Y'all, did he really just say that in the middle of the budget workshop? At a recent City of Washington budget workshop, one of our city council members, that's right, an elected official for our city, made a reference to two community outreach positions as DEI while discussing whether or not they were going to cut the funding for those positions. Now, I'm going to go ahead and give you the opportunity to guess which one of the tax cut team brethren it was that made the DEI comment. Uh, Spoiler alert, Sloppy Joe, because he is, the sloppiest that we have on that board. But I just want to take the opportunity to translate that right quick. Community outreach roles are designed to connect our citizens to city services, to create communication channels in underserved communities and underserved populations, and to build a rapport and trust with our fellow citizens and taxpayers. Community outreach positions are common staples in community policing practices in environments just like here, City of Washington, where we use that as a tool to build a rapport and a relationship with our community members to help prevent crime, to help investigate crime, and as well as to help put in a relationship with our community and our local law enforcement officers that's essential to doing both of those tasks of preventing and investigating crimes. So, those two community outreach positions are in no way DEI. These are proactive positions, proactive strategies within our neighborhoods and our local law enforcement that help us create a better place to live, work, and play in Washington, North Carolina. And it is offensive to the very core of what community policing and community outreach is for a sitting city council member, Sloppy Joe, to deduce those positions to DEI. Now, it just so happens that the two individuals that hold those current positions are minority females. And as you'll see in the clip that I have tagged in this video, Sloppy Joe refers to them as girls. So again, he shows us how he thinks by not having a filter between that brain of his and his mouth every time. Every meeting, every time he's fronting a microphone, he shows us who he is. And I think we need to all be real clear as to the racism that is still very prevalent here in Beaufort County. And that's why, in my opinion, a man such as Sloppy Joe in power is so brazen with his use of referring to them as DEI positions. Because number one, it shows that Sloppy Joe doesn't know a fiddlestick about what it means to be over public safety and have the proactive approach of community policing, utilizing essential roles as community outreach. That these two women, staff members, if we just want to, keep it without gender reference, but two staff members, the service that they provide in these positions. It wasn't even a month ago that these two positions were being recognized by a community partner of ours here in the city of Washington, a nonprofit that recognized the value and contribution of those two roles to our community. So then to sit not even 30 days later and say basically those are DEI positions and we don't need to have them is absolutely insane. Reducing community outreach positions to a buzzword such as DEI, that isn't budgeting. That's signaling who you are and what you value and what you don't value. And y'all need to go ahead and grip onto something sturdy. Because if they're sitting up in that meeting making budget decisions based off of buzzwords and trending topics instead of actual fiscal needs, y'all, we're in a world of trouble, okay? Because that's not fiscal responsibility. I'm gonna break down what went on in the budget workshop and give you more information because ain't nobody got time to go through 4 hours of meeting information. So I'll summarize it for you. And listen, we're all gonna need to get involved, okay? This ain't for the keyboard, okay? This is for us to come on down to the public hearing, because that's when all this is the rubber's gonna meet the road right now. Because we're just talking about it in the city council budget workshops right now. They haven't gone to vote on it. So this is the time.
Is it, so one of these girls is for the Spanish community, the Hispanic community, is that right?
I'd probably consider them women. They're
Women?
adults.
Sorry. But one's for the Hispanic community, and then is the other for, I don't know, I'm just trying to find out who's,
African American, the black community. Yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
so they kind of like, they like DEI type
Are you
positions.
kidding me right now?
I'm just asking the questions, 'cause I don't know anything about what they're for.
So because of the color of their skin, they're DEI hires?
No, I'm just wondering what is for. Yeah. Like what community? I don't. If it's for a specific like group of people that based on the color. of their
It's for
skin.
the city of Washington. It's not just based on the color of their
So they
skin
help
alone.
anybody.
They had no representation. Zero representation was shown when there was an issue at the police department a few years ago.